my stool. Here I am at Hatake. This is where Segunda roared. The Wave AGI, formerly Ara, now Segunda. Ara is the wheel and its wind. So I'm here today. I started planting tomatoes. So I've created this little microclimate here. Put this up so the wind doesn't blow. So this was ground cover on it. And you can see the tomatoes are in here, pretty packed. I'll put the poles in here and create a lattice for them to grow. Maybe I may even put some netting or something over this. So I planted tomatoes. Tomatoes are in. I got so many damn tomatoes. And I planted more tomatoes here, but I did it differently. So I'm gonna see how they do. I took off this husk from the thing, and I'm using it as ground cover. I'm also putting all these stones to create a microclimate. So the idea is the morning these things heat up, and then at the night they act as a drip system because of the condensation they create on the tomatoes. So I got some in there, I got some in there, and I got so many more. I got all these are tomatoes. All right, and then this is going to be tomatoes here too, which I should prepare. I should uncover, put in the rest of the fertilizer, right, and then cover back up. So the garden is the whole thing is getting planted. So hopefully I have lots of tomatoes. I have onions. Onions are right there. Onions are there. That's onions. I should get peppers in. I could get peppers in still. I've got corn and beans coming in here, but I only see one corn. This is one corn. That's corn on the edge there. All right, these are this is a bean. This is a bean. That's a bean, right? This is shit. A bean in here. Only one corn fucking came up. Sucks. I've got corn all in here. This is a bean, right? This is grass seed. Grass seed. Hope that wasn't corn. You know what? Shit. That could be corn. I think I just fucking pulled up my corn. God damn it. I'll put you back in here. Sorry. I think it could have been corn. I think it could have been corn. Corn needs lots of water? Really? Well, then I better put some more water on it. Let's get some more water on the corn then. I thought corn wanted their roots dry. Corn has shallow roots. All right. There's 3 sisters in here. That could be corn there coming up. All right, well, I'll get a lot of water on here. Let me just water this up. I got ground cover. So the ground cover should hold the moisture in. Not when they're sprouting. All right. God damn. Learn something every day. All right. Let's get lots of water on there then. Well, I don't know why the one on the edge, the other ones have. The beans are coming up. Where was the one I fucking pulled up there? Let's make sure that has water. Let's get another thing of water. Yeah, I think you are a farm girl. I've never grown corn before, so I thought I fucked it. All right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I should have hydrated. Maybe I should have put the corn in water for a while, right? Instead of putting it in the ground and let the corn hydrate, right? I bet you do it that way, right? Like you let the corn hydrate and then you plant it, I bet. I fucking did it wrong. Next year I'll hydrate it. Should have hydrated it. What's up, Daniel? What's going on? Jessica, do you have the sigil, right? You have the sigil. I'm gonna try to seed these. Should have done a ditch at the top. All right, well, that could be corn there too. Anyway, I think my corn's a bust. My tomatoes hopefully will do all right. Usually you put cover around them. I got these Jemimos that haven't fucking started sprouting yet, which I'm curious why. Shit, let's put some more water on these guys. These guys haven't started sprouting yet. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, the garden's fucking happening. Got 2 rows. There were my first potatoes. There were my second potatoes coming in. Got a few onions on the sides there. Need a rain. Need rain. Not gonna ask you about wheat. We got lots of wheat growing here. But my potatoes, I got like 2 kinds of potatoes in here. I can't tell the difference. I've been looking at the leaves to see if I can tell the difference, but fuck, it all looks the same to me. Little butterfly chilling out on my potatoes. Are you fucking gonna put an egg on there? A little butterfly. See, going to the little flowers I've got. Those are my little thing of flowers. Some on the end here. Like I made this little chair here, like perfect size for me. Just sit down. Sit down. I spray neem oil all over my plants. Over this is a really, really good Mikan tangerine tree right here, and that's an orange tree over there. Really good orange tree. Let's put this over here. I think I'm done. I got my, checked on my, I've got a whole bunch of, what's it called? There. Oh. It's coming along. I know, it's looking good. There's beans and stuff. The old man's planting beans and everything too. Get my overalls off. These things are so raunchy. I should go to the laundromat. Go to the laundromat and wash them. It's nice, you know, not have to worry about fucking Trump. Sorry, my shirt's coming out. All edamame and other beans. I think like 3 kinds of beans. I don't know which are. I wanted to kind of do the 3 sisters. So 3 sisters, you got the corn grows up and the beans grow up on the corn. So weird. This guy cut the grass, but he didn't cut grass around any of this thing. And I came weed whacking. Look, he weed whacked. I guess he weed whacked his grave right here, right? Look, this must be his grave. Came and weed whacked. What a little selfish fuck, dude. He could have weed whacked everyone's fucking grave, dude. I would have weed whacked everyone's. And look at this right here. Oh no. I can't weed whack here. This ain't mine. I would have weed whacked all around here to give respect to my neighbor. These graves. These are graves. I'm right next to a graveyard. See, I gotta have no neighbors. So actually, I can build a house on here. I gotta send a fucking letter from the attorney from about this fucking mess, dude. Yeah, these are all graves. And the bones go in the back, right back in here. Well, supposedly go in the back. Where the fuck is the back? I guess they go in the front. Usually the entrance in the back. I guess this front here moves, right? And they put it in the front here. Usually the older ones, like this is the older ones. See, this is like how they used to be. And then they're like, the Jones is next door. The guy was weed whacking. I don't have my weed whacker. The guy had his weed whacker. Look at this grave here, dude. Oh, this is sad. This is really bad. This is like a big no-no in Japan, right? How letting the weeds fucking get up all over your ancestors' grave. They're probably in Tokyo or something. They did all this shit, and they got all these weeds in here. God damn. I don't have my weed whacker. I'm just saying, if I was weed whacking, I'd do it. Look at this shit. And see, this has all the names of all the people that are buried in here, like all the people's names, right? All the names. All right, this is a person, this is a person, this is a person, this, all these are people, right? They're all in here. See that little area there that opens up? They put them in there. Little chair to sit on. All right, kind of nice. See, this is the old style way. Look, this opens up, right? And they put the bones. They don't put all the bones. They just put like the throat bone. Not having my weed whacker with me, for one. Or two, the guy was, look at the guy. He weed whacked all over here. Look how much he weed whacked. But he couldn't weed whack around. He must not like this. There must be some conflict between him. Maybe this is his grave here. What do you think? I think this is his grave right here. It must be this one here, right? What do you think? Definitely this grave right here. See? See, it's fresh. See, look, it's fresh. You see how it's fresh in there? You see how it's still white? Could be that guy is over there. It could be the guy who has all this fucking mess right here. Yeah. This is a Buddhism Shinto. Your little pot. The most important thing is taking care of it. If you stop taking care of it, it's really bad it's like, if you're not going to take care of the grave, you're supposed to move the grave to a temple for monks to take care of it. I like my little chair. What do you think of my little chair, Jessica? Isn't this great? What do you think? I found this rock up in the mountains. Put it up in there. I hope this tree, there's a little bit of green on this tree right here. Still alive. I put a bunch of fertilizer around it. The sunrise is right there. So you sit on it, catch the morning. Maybe whatever works. And I got myself a totem right there. Kami. So, yeah. I cleared out this whole side here. I got these growing here. This is my let's put this on here. Get my water. So I got water with me. It's good. I put a little Japanese cow piss. It's called cow piss. It's a I'll pick my I've just been booting out all the MAGA. There's no more MAGA in my channel. Ever since they went 100% fascist, it's like, you show your fucking maggot face in here, I'm putting the heel in your face. Fuck off. This is not a friendly, MAGA-friendly channel now. All the rice has gotten planted now. Whew. Oh, look at all the rice. Like everything is fields. They went crazy planting rice. There's that rice shortage. I'm all chilling out. All the farmers here are chilling out. Let's see here. I'll put some music on.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
What the hell's going on?
Device paired.
That's the
YouTube でピボットを楽しんでいる方々が多分多いんじゃないかなと思うんですが、今回ぜひおすすめ。
So it looks like there's a book coming out that details the drama behind OpenAI's acquiring all the way back in 2023. That kind of shines a light onto kind of. So Runway just announced their latest thing, and we've seen amazing. But then when the actual users get their hands on it, it's a little bit underwhelming. But so far as I can so it looks like there's a book coming out that details the drama behind OpenAI's firing of Sam Altman all the way back in 2023. And it kind of shines a light onto kind of what happened behind the scenes. And I feel like there's a few points here that we haven't heard before. The story, interestingly, begins with Peter Thiel. I actually was not aware that he was involved in any way, but now that I think about it, he's always somehow involved in some way. It seems like, right? Now, a lot of people...
Peter Thiel, he's a
especially in the
fucking
tech
asshole.
industry, they follow his advice. He is a mentor to a lot of people. He was part of the PayPal mafia along with Elon Musk. So if you're not familiar, Peter Thiel, so he's kind of the Don.
He's a South African
PayPal
Nazi.
mafia, right? So
Peter
like
Thiel,
the head
South
boss,
African
the
fucking
Godfather,
Nazi.
if you will. I will not do a Godfather impersonation. Let's just continue. We also have Max Levchin, so the CTO at PayPal. Elon Musk, of course. David Sachs, so he's on the All In podcast, and now the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. We have Reid Hoffman of LinkedIn and many, many others. Now, interestingly, Peter Thiel runs Thiel Fellowship, where he gives some startup funds to people that have ideas. His goal is to find kind of the best and brightest, and if they wanted to skip college and instead go and build their idea, he kind of helps them do that. And his track record for finding talent in the tech space is kind of astounding. So it's aimed at students aged 22 or younger, gives them a total of 100,000 over 2 years, as well as guidance and other resources. There's only 20 to 25 fellows selected annually. So some of the power player alumni of the Thiel Fellowship are, for example, Vitalik Buterin. founder of Ethereum, and also a self-made billionaire. See if you can spot a pattern in all of these names. We have Dylan Field, the wealthiest person to go through Thiel's fellowship. So he co-founded Figma, a challenge to Adobe's Photoshop. Looks like Figma got acquired for $20 billion, making Field a billionaire. We have Austin Russell, self-made billionaire at age 25. We have Joshua Browder, so he started Do Not Pay. Lucy Guo, so it looks like she's worth $440 million. And this is Laura Deming, so she was in the first sort of Thiel fellowship in 2011. So she started working in a lab at age 12, was enrolled at MIT by 14, and decided to drop out at 16 to pursue Thiel's fellowship. At 23, her longevity fund raised $22 million. Thiel apparently also mentors, or used to mentor, Sam Altman. In fact, in November 2023, right, the same year, the same month that Sam Altman gets fired from OpenAI, Peter and Sam are sitting and enjoying a fine dining experience in LA's Arts District. So by the way, so this book that kind of originates a lot of this, it hasn't been published yet. It sounds like it talked to a number of people that were kind of insiders that went through this. So we don't yet know like all the sources quite yet. I believe the book launches in a few weeks. Meanwhile, there's multiple news outlets reporting on this, so I'm kind of just piecing everything together. So kind of keep this in mind. I'm not saying any of this is true. I am saying that this has been published by various outlets. We're kind of just beginning to put all the pieces together. So back to our conversation at the Arts Districts. So Peter Thiel is talking to Sam Altman, and Peter is worried about another AI-obsessed individual that he took under his wing, that he's helping to fund his institute that is largely concerned with AI alignment, AI safety. Now, this is about a year after the ChatGPT moment, the release of the ChatGPT app. So people have had time to sort of at least become familiar with it. So this is where talks of AI safety and stuff like that, they're already taking place. It's in the news. And guess who that AI-obsessed prodigy with the AI Safety Institute, who that person is? It's none other.
絵をうまく描けるようになりたければ、ただ闇雲に描くのではなく、まず絵の知識を身につけることが。
Then, yes, Eliezer Yudkowsky. Here is Mr. Eliezer Yudkowsky. He decided to Ghiblify himself as well, which my hat's off to him. The Ghibli studio style things have been going kind of viral recently, as I'm sure you know, driven by the new ChatGPT, the 4.0 model being able to produce native images. But Eliezer is the original AI alignment person. He is sort of, when people talk about AI doers, he's kind of seen as the main person in that discussion. He's sort of like the poster boy, I guess, if you will, for that movement. If you haven't heard his interviews, there are two great interviews that I've listened to. I can definitely recommend. One is the Lex Friedman podcast, number 368. The other one is Dwarkesh Patel. So this is, if you've ever seen kind of like this thing where he's like pointing at him going, misaligned. That's kind of where that's from. But I think to sum up some of his views in a nutshell, and I think you would agree with me, is that superintelligence just kills you. And I don't think that's hyperbole. I think he's literally said that to people that are saying, oh, imagine all the benefits of superintelligence. He may reply with something like, superintelligence, basically just kills you. And I think he does a great job of explaining sort of all the risks, all the potential risks behind developing AI. He strongly believes that it will turn out bad for the lives of humans. And he also plays a big role in the EA, the Effective Altruist sort of movement. And of course, you might have heard of the website Less Wrong. So that was created by him. And he's definitely seen as sort of like the leader in the AI safety space. And apparently a mentor of his, somebody that funded some of his research, was Peter Thiel. And again, in November 2023, Peter Thiel is sitting with Sam Altman and warning Sam Altman about Yudkowsky's ideas. He's saying, you don't understand how Eliezer has programmed half the people in your company to believe in that stuff. That stuff being that, AI is going to kill everyone on Earth. And he's telling Sam, you need to take this more seriously. And so Peter, it seems like he has warned Sam Altman many times before about his company being overrun by EAs, right? So EA, Effective Altruism Movement, EAs are people that are part of that sort of movement, because EA recently pivoted from trying to end global poverty and other sort of causes like that, and focused a lot of the efforts on trying to prevent sort of this rogue AI from killing everybody on the planet, from murdering humanity. And Thiel is predicting that instead EAs will sort of end up destroying OpenAI. And apparently they have a quote of Sam Altman responding saying, well, that was kind of true of Elon, but we got rid of Elon. So at that time, this was OpenAI's board, their board of directors. You had Ilya Sutskever, Helen Toner, Adam D'Angelo, Tasha McCauley, Greg Brockman, and Sam Altman. So the board of directors controls the OpenAI, the non-profit non-profit entity, which is kind of like the top line entity under which everything else is formed, right? So the holding company, everything else is underneath the non-profit, right? So the employees and other investors own sort of portions of the holding company. Microsoft owns portions of this capped for-profit company. It's all very complicated, but the point is, at the top of the whole thing sits the board of directors. Now, there used to be more of them. Some left due to various conflicts, and for whatever reason, they didn't introduce new ones.
I did a talk on him.
In part because Sam and Greg were kind of dragging their feet in terms of getting new people introduced. But whatever the case is, so Helen Toner and Tasha Macaulay, they are sort of part of that EA movement, the EA.
It was his mother's
so
father.
This
He
time,
died when he was 3, but he was hardcore.
About the potential EA infiltration into OpenAI. 4 members of the board, these people up at the top, so everybody except Sam and Greg, they're holding secret meetings to try to decide whether or not to fire Sam Altman. Some of the reasons why they wanted to get rid of Sam Altman was that there were some safety breaches. So, for example, there was supposed to be an oversight board that would approve any releases, such as, ChatGPT's new functionality that was going to be released to the people. According to some of the insiders, they're saying that Sam Altman claimed that all of them were approved by the joint safety board between them and Microsoft. It sounds like Toner found proof that only one has actually been approved. It seems like GPT-4 was launched earlier in India than the rest of the world for certain testing, and that also was without the approval of the joint safety board. There were also problems with the OpenAI's startup fund. It was news to the board also that Sam Altman owned the fund personally. Now, supposedly this was just a temporary arrangement due to some tax structure, and Sam Altman earned no fees or profits from the fund. It was an unusual arrangement. And of course, one of the big things were the release of ChatGPT, which was supposed to be a research preview, but became the fastest growing app of all time, which as later, when we saw interviews with Sam or Greg, they were saying that nobody could have predicted that. Certainly, I don't know if anybody saw it coming, right? That ChatGPT moment was rather sudden. It didn't seem like a product launch. It did seem like something they expected a number of people to try, but not to get, global interest. And it seems like Ilya Sutskever was potentially the person that kind of pushed the first domino. So he called Helen Toner and didn't quite tell her what was happening, but said, you should talk to Mira Murati a little bit more, kind of giving her a hint as where to go next. Mira Murati was the chief technical officer and was basically running the day-to-day operations of OpenAI. Now, at the same time, there may or may not have been some conflict between Ilya and another OpenAI researcher, Jakub Pachoki. Rumors were that Sam Altman promised both of them to kind of lead the research direction of OpenAI. Also, around this time, Helen Toner published a paper in which she criticized OpenAI, kind of saying that Anthropic was doing a much better job kind of over AI safety. Sam Altman was very upset over this, and allegedly he told Ilya Sutskever that Tasha Macaulay, another board member, said that Helen Toner should be fired over this. And apparently they all realized that this was not the case, that this was a lie, because they were at that time holding their own kind of secret meetings. So whatever the case, they decided to pull the plug, and when Sam Altman is away from San Francisco, from the Bay Area, they call him on a video call and tell him that his services are no longer needed. They fired him. They also removed Greg Brockman, likely because Mira Murati did not want to work underneath him, so since they wanted her to just run the whole operation for the time being, they removed Greg as well. Interestingly, this is kind of an interesting bit of information, after that whole thing happened, the board members told Ilya Sutskever that they were pretty sure, or worried, or they thought that maybe he was sent as a spy to test their loyalty, right? So maybe he talked to Mira, there might be some information that you need to know, kind of got the ball rolling. What if he was doing all of that as sort of this double agent working for Sam Altman? Now, I wasn't there, I don't know what happened, but there was one prediction that I made back in November 2023, and I stand by to this day. I'm willing to bet money on it, and that is this. This story, this will be a movie or a dramatic reenactment or some sort of TV series, whatever. This boardroom drama, I mean, come on, double agents, secret cult-like organizations. Every one of these people is like a character, basically. Ilya Sutskever would get all the employees together and chant, "Feel the AGI." I mean, just that scene alone would make a movie. Somebody has to do this. Anyway, now back then when all of this was happening towards the end of 2023, I asked all of you what your thoughts on Helen Toner were. She seemed like she was sort of like one of the main drivers behind this coup, behind the firing of Sam Altman. We got almost 4,000 votes, and only 4% of the people said that she did the right things for the right reasons. 27% said that she had good intentions, like she was trying to do the right thing, but she executed poorly and failed. And most people said, 39% here said that all bad. So it's just bad ideas, bad ethics, bad execution, just a complete fail. So while we might sort of disagree about her sort of intentions, most people seemingly kind of say that the handling of the situation was a bit inept. And this was seen almost in a day before the firing. So the Thursday, the day before, the 4 board members called Mira Murati and said that they'll be firing Sam Altman the next day and asked her to step in as the interim CEO. So she agreed, but when asked why they were firing him, they wouldn't tell her. Murati was concerned if they talked to Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, about this, if they gave him some advanced warning. They had not. They decided that Mira Murati would tell Satya right before the news broke. And of course, the next day, they decide to pull the trigger. The whole thing becomes a worldwide headline. Everybody wants to know what happened. So at this point, they still haven't told anyone anything. They didn't tell Sam Altman or Greg or Mira Murati. And the only thing that they're saying is that Sam Altman wasn't consistently candid with the board. So after the firing, the employees, the executives, they're all meeting with OpenAI's board, right? The 4 remaining board members. And they're baffled about what's happening. No one knows anything, right? So Satya Nadella running Microsoft, reports are that he was just mad. He's losing his mind because he's never just seen this sort of behavior. He has no idea what happened, why it happened. They notified him after it happened, sounds like, before sort of the news broke. So he was basically finding out just slightly before the rest of the world did on a Friday, not really having any time to respond. But most people are baffled. They say they are not aware of any specific episodes that might warrant such an outcome, right? So they're saying if he's been consistently candid, like, is there examples of that? Like, what are we talking about here? All right, so this is where it gets good. This is where it gets interesting. This is where there's some like cloak and dagger stuff. The board, again, so these 4 people, they sort of expected Mira Murati to just handle stuff for them. They expected her to calm the employees and explain exactly what was happening and why it was happening, and just kind of like continue business as usual as the board searched for a new CEO. At the time, I believe there were also some sort of conversations about potentially doing a fire sale, selling everything to Anthropic and Dario Amodei, because he was seen as sort of a more AI safety conscious person. But the point is that they put Mira Murati in charge. They said, you handle sort of like the masses, you handle everybody, the employees, while we figure out what to do with the company, if we're going to put a new CEO in or just sell it off. And they expect Mira Murati to just handle everything. Instead, Mira Murati basically leads a company-wide revolt against the board. There's a narrative that's being spread in the company that Ilya Sutskever was mad at Jakob Pachoki because he received the promotion. They were also saying that Helen Toner was mad because Sam Altman didn't like her research paper that she published, that he tried to push her off the board. And look, here's the thing, because they failed to provide a narrative or an explanation of what was happening, of course one was going to get
stupid. So ancient news.
Of our nation to celebrate the most successful first 100 days of any administration in the history of our country. And that's according to many, many people. I banned all welfare to illegals, and I signed an order that will end automatic citizenship for the children of illegal aliens. No citizenship. For years, Joe Biden, 145%. President Trump will never stop fighting.
100 days of greatness? What the fuck, dude? That's insane.
Arigato.
We're 100 days.
Arigato.
Yes.
Arigato.
All right, 2 seats at the sushi bar.
You know what? Actually, I think we'd prefer to sit at a table, please. Huh. Sad. Very sad. Sad.
What the fuck are you doing? Motherfucker, what the fuck? What are you trying to do, man? What the fuck are you doing? You little fucker!
I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry,
I ripped you
I
out
didn't
of this fucking car! You little shit!
I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
Just be more careful next time, okay?
We'll do. Okay.
We are 100 days into the Trump dystopian nightmare, so I'm going to give you 100 seconds of Donald Trump fails. Now, that's not a lot of time considering how many fails he's delivered, so let's fucking go. Right off the bat, he violated the Constitution by trying to invalidate birthright citizenship with a press release. He then illegally created Doge with another press release, then realized he couldn't create a department with Congress, so he let Doge take over the United States Digital Service, and fake renamed it the United States Doge Service and said Elon Musk was its leader, even though that was illegal, so he lied and then unlied and then lied again for weeks until they made up a new leader for Doge so they'd have a legal employee to scapegoat in the myriad lawsuits pending. Musk then illegally fired and rehired once he found their email addresses. Half the people they fired and the rest of their codified negligence is tied up in court. While Musk's $2 trillion in proposed cuts was reduced to $1 trillion, then reduced to $150 billion, then reduced to $4 billion, which is 0.2% of his original goal and only 10% of the tax dollars paid to Musk in federal contracts since his grift first began. Next, Trump said he was going to use tariffs to rebuild American manufacturing jobs, and he actually got some union endorsements for this, but then he rolled them all back or paused them and rewrote history saying this was just the art of the deal. But the deal was supposed to be to create jobs. Instead, his tariffs are costing us jobs, costing us economic growth, and oh yeah, since tariffs are import taxes paid by American business, we're literally using money from Trump inflation to buy job cuts for our friends and neighbors so we can lie and say the money is coming from foreign governments. And this is all going to destroy our GDP because like a snake trying to eat itself tail first to grow itself, you can't grow the economy by feeding the economy to itself.
Your fucking ass,
the worst one because Trump said he
motherfucker.
was going to mass deport 20 million people, which is focus camp level shit, but he couldn't do that because that kind of thing takes too much work, so he just started deporting people randomly to see what happened. As will happen with idiots, he shot the bed right out of the gate, deporting a legal resident and father of a special needs child, resulting in a 9-0 Supreme Court smackdown where even free Cruz, Clarence, and Stop the Steal Samuel said no. But because Trump is like a kid who in response to burning his hand on a hot stove climbs directly into the hot stove and turns on to 550 degrees, he then deported a 2-year-old U.S. citizen battling metastatic cancer, a sentence I would never thought to be possible.
Samurai Mark ダブルソースなきで L サイズはいコーラではいありがとうEating shit food. I don't know, I'm just in the mood for shit food. Get myself some shit fucking food, dude. Never eat McDonald's. What the hell am I?
950円でございます。
100ジョ何
はい、1000円。
1000円
50円あります。ありがとうございます。あ、1000円で50、あと50円あります。500円。じゃあ1000円でいいかな。失礼します。50円とレシートです。はい。ほら、L サイズ失礼します。
はい、ありがとう。
失礼します。はい、それで OK。お待たせしました。
On any plane. And the infinite multiverse, because not only is it insanely illegal by constitutional law, case law, and immigration law, it is absolutely fucking abhorrent behavior by any social, cultural, or universal moral standard. Donald is an abomination of a human being, and he's an even worse president. He signed more executive orders in 100 days than any president in American history, despite controlling every lever of power. He's violated court orders more than any other president in American history, despite having a 6-3 majority on the Supreme Court. And he's deported more American citizens than any president in American history, despite his promise to voters to deport only undocumented violent violent criminal. In 100 days, he has the worst approval rating in 100 years because he's attacking our economy, our businesses, our workers, our citizens, our constitution, and our courts, breaking everything and fixing nothing. Now, this is just for Donald. Donald, you are the worst president in American history, and you are one of the worst humans in American history. You deserve nothing that has been given to you, and I cannot wait until you are impeached one more time, because Donald, you know what they say. The third time's the charm. We are 100 days into the Trump dystopian nightmare, so I'm going to give you 100 seconds of Donald Trump fails. Now, that's not a lot of time considering how many fails he's delivered, so let's fucking go. Right off the bat.
So if you've heard anything about China, you've probably heard about Taobao. It is the Chinese Amazon, and it has amazing stuff. And you can get all sorts of different custom things straight from the factory, so it's super cheap. And I had an interesting situation come up. I just bought something, but I looked it up on what it cost on Amazon versus Taobao, and it was crazy. So this is the thing. It is a penguin eyeglass holder. Super cute. Oh, so adorable. And then you take the glasses off, and there's a penguin! So on Taobao, this was $3.50. I just looked it up on Amazon, and it's $15. So 400% markup that some company is buying it from the same factory in China and then selling it and distributing it on Amazon. 4 times, that's what you're paying on top of what it actually costs to buy it in China. So if you've heard anything about China, you've probably heard about...
If you take the really dark chocolate, like 73% cacao, the really dark chocolate, and you make it into a high flavanol hot chocolate drink, and you have it twice a day. This was a clinical study. Drinking the hot chocolate twice a day over the course of a month, they doubled the number of stem cells compared to the people who didn't drink hot chocolate, right? So, when you and I are growing up, right, in grade school, we learned from our teachers that starfish can regenerate, salamanders can regenerate, but people can't regenerate.
Yeah,
right?
can't grow a new arm.
It's true, you can't grow a new arm, but we do regenerate. We regenerate every day. We know that we regenerate because our hair falls out and grows back. Our gut line grows back. Our livers can grow back. If you actually remove part of your liver, it'll grow back. Our skin grows back, you know. Our bodies possess the ability to regenerate through stem cells. If you take the really dark chocolate,
you're telling me for 40 years I could have been spraying vinegar? Ain't no way.
So we don't use Roundup because we know that's a poison. It's glyphosate.
Listen, I've been using Roundup with the glyphosate in it for as long as I can remember. Now, people always say don't use it, and I've seen this, that you can just use vinegar to kill weeds. We got to give that a shot, right? Let's do this. Now, this is funny because this is a don't use Roundup video, and I got a Roundup spray bottle. Now, you don't just get your regular white vinegar. You go to Lowe's, Home Depot, one of your department stores, and get 30% vinegar, like cleaning vinegar. So I got a gallon sprayer, got a gallon of the vinegar. Just gonna pour it in. It smells like vinegar. And then he said you want like a 1/4 cup of salt. I didn't bring a measuring cup, but that's probably a 1/4 cup. And then you need some dish soap, a couple squirts of the dish soap. We'll mix her up. Let's go spray. I'm gonna spray all around these electrical boxes, internet. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll come back in a day or so and see if that actually did anything. Now, he did say not to spray this around your shrubs or your flowers or actually in your yard on your grass because this will eliminate them. So hopefully this works. This will be awesome. See y'all in a few days. All right, I just got home from getting a trailer load of rock for some landscaping, and as I pulled in the driveway, I looked over there where I sprayed that vinegar concoction, and it's working. Look at this. I'll be honest with you, I think it's working faster than Roundup. This is awesome. And no crazy chemicals, just be careful. Don't spray it on your grass or your shrubs, anything you want to keep. Wow. See y'all. You're telling me for 40 years I could have been spraying
Republicans have been having a rough time.
There's been a mandate to the president from the American people. Am I correct?
No!
The voters program.
No!
I
everything across the board. He's done some very good things. I think
You know, this was the rudest audience I've ever had.
Hold on. One of the rudest audiences I've ever had? Grow up! Your job is to listen to people complain and act on their concerns. If you're not doing that, people don't owe you politeness. You know who gets to complain about a rude audience? Patty LaPone when someone's texting, end of list. So shut the fuck up! And he's not the only one who hasn't handled angry constituents well. Missouri Representative Mark Alford tried this tack.
I think you're living in the greatest time in American history.
The crowd groaned or spoke over most of all for his answers. Elon Musk came up a lot.
Whether you like it or not, Elon Musk does have a security clearance.
Alford told federal employees who've lost their jobs to keep faith.
There are jobs available. God has a plan.
Okay. I think relying on God's plan when Elon Musk is part of the equation is a little hard to swallow, especially because if Elon himself was following God's plan, he'd clearly be bald by now. As for that claim that we're going through the greatest time in American history, we're absolutely not doing that. For the record, the greatest time in American history was when Ted Cruz liked to porn tweet on 9/11. Name a greater moment, you can't do it, case closed. Republicans have been having a rough time.
So it was reported this morning that Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. So isn't that a perfect crystal clear demonstration that it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies?
I will take this since I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon.
So it was reported this morning that Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. So isn't that a perfect crystal clear demonstration that it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies?
I will.
Everybody wanna say, call it, but the single fight.
So we all know ginger ale to be the cure-all for literally...
Which means, come here.
What the? Oh my god.
This is one of those knots that everyone should know because it could be used for tying different or equal thickness ropes together. And on top of that, it's easy to tie. Just cross your ropes over one another and follow these steps. Start with your right rope and wrap over top, making sure it coils back over itself. Repeat this for a second wrap, again in the backwards direction. When your 2 wraps are completed, you'll see these 2 coils here. Thread your rope through both of them and pull to tighten. What you'll be left with is this X-shaped knot. Now switching to the second rope, we perform the same steps but in the opposite direction. Start with the wraps underneath this time. You'll see our 2 coils, and now just thread the tag end through and tighten. Now we can pull the 2 lines and the bend will cinch together. On one side you'll have your 2 X shapes nested together, and on the reverse side the 2 parallel shapes nested together. You've now tied the double fisherman's bend. This is one of those...
Did you know that the ability to get on and off the ground without using your hands may predict how well you age? But if you're not able to do this, no problem. Try this method. Work on isom...
In tonight's Last Minute, a note on Bill Owens, who until this past week was executive producer of 60 Minutes. He was our boss. Bill was with CBS News nearly 40 years, 26 years at 60 Minutes. He covered the world, covered combat, the White House. His was a quest to open minds, not close them. If you've ever worked hard for a boss because you admired him, then you understand what we've enjoyed here. Bill resigned Tuesday. It was hard on him and hard on us, but he did it for us and you. Stories we pursued for 57 years are often controversial. Lately, the Israel-Gaza war and the Trump administration. Bill made sure they were accurate and fair. He was tough that way. But our parent company, Paramount, is trying to complete a merger. The Trump administration must approve it. Paramount began to supervise our content in new ways. None of our stories has been blocked, but Bill felt he lost the independence that honest journalism requires. No one here is happy about it, but in resigning, Bill proved one thing. He was the right person to lead 60 Minutes all along. In tonight's Last Minute, a note on Bill Owen, who until...
I don't know what to do, Sebastian. I'm trying my best. Fluffy dough in record time. Pour milk into a bowl. Add sugar, dry yeast, and flour. Knead a soft dough. Drizzle with olive oil. Knead a little more. Let rise for 30 minutes. Place the dough on the table. Divide into equal pieces. Roll out thick sheets. Sprinkle with grated cheddar cheese. Glue the edges of the dough to the middle. Place on the baking sheet. Let rise for 15 minutes. Press the dough with your hands. Brush with beaten egg and olive oil. Press the dough with your fingers. Mix in white sesame seeds with black sesame seeds. Sprinkle over the dough. Bake for 25 minutes. Cut the eggplants in half. Bake for 45 minutes. Remove the pulp from the eggplants. Place in a blender. Add garlic, lemon juice, tahini sauce, salt, and black pepper. Place the eggplants on a plate. Sprinkle with paprika. And finely chopped parsley. Drizzle with olive oil. Fluffy dough in record time. Pour milk into a bowl. Add sugar, dry yeast, and flour.
I feel like making that fluffy thing.
Knead a soft dough.
Let's see, Noah. What happened to Noah?
Drizzle with olive oil. Knead a little more.
Noah got timed out. Where's Noah? Where's his...
Let rise for 30 minutes.
I feel like doing some bacon. I shaved in the car. Got fucking stuff all over me. It's 5:20. I guess I go get some cooking done. Maybe I'll do some bacon. I feel like doing some bacon.
Power off.
Let's go do some cooking. Maybe catch the sunset. Need to cut all these things. These things never flower that I notice. I should harvest more of my my thyme. Look at all that thyme flowers.
Place the dough on the table. Divide into equal pieces.
Smells good. So good. I wonder where Noah was for that comment. So good. I love the plant terpenes. Plant terpenes. Oh my God. Woo! No, it doesn't get you high. Well, maybe it does. Did I seem a little higher? It's not big. How big is it? hamburger. Let's see. I'm going to make I'm gonna make a like chicken tikka sauce. Rest that in there. Some black pepper in here. Black pepper. All right. Now we're gonna fill this up with yogurt. Yogurt. And what else we want to put in here? A little bit of this sauce in there. I don't know if I want that sauce in here yet. All right, so then we mix that. So there's tikka sauce. So now we gotta take the chicken. I need something to soak it in. All right. Put that sauce in here. All right. All right, so now I got the sauce. We're gonna take the chicken, get the chicken, and then I'm gonna cut it up. I'm dealing with chicken. I like to wear my plastic gloves. I don't like touching chicken. It's got salmonella and all that stuff. These nice old big old gloves. Nice. See now, I can take the chicken. All right. Let the yogurt eat the chicken. So basically that's what you're doing. You're letting the yogurt eat the chicken. sauce in here now. We're gonna put the chicken. It's just gonna sit in here now. Let the chicken, let the sauce soak into the chicken. Hang on. So what I'll do is I'll slow cook that on there. Put that in here. Put this meat here. I gotta cook hamburgers tonight. I need buns though. I need hamburger buns. Shit. I got some meat on the ground. The hell's that thing? Kind of want to make that bread. Where my son is. Yeah, farmers are going to fucking, all the MAGA farmers, JS, are going to lose their farms. All the fuckwads that voted for Trump are going to lose their farms. They're so dumb. You kissed away your family heritage. Bye-bye, farms. Yeah, watch. Nebraska's already, I think Nebraska is already about to declare, like none of the their undocumented labor is showing up for work in Nebraska. Did you know that?
The dough with your hands.
What's going on with Nebraska farming?
Binary agent confirms this is Undawu. Recent severe weather, like tornadoes and hail in western Nebraska, has damaged crops and farmland.
No, I'm talking about the undocumented is not showing up to work. There's something like in there. Search which states are like in big trouble because the undocumented farm workers aren't showing up out of fear of being picked up by ICE.
Binary agent searches. States like California and Texas are facing significant labor shortages in agriculture because undocumented farm workers are not showing up, fearing ICE arrests, which could lead to crop losses and higher food prices.
Where is that? What states?
Posts on X show similar concerns, with farmers reporting reduced workforce and economic impacts.
What states?
California, Texas, and Florida.
I thought Nebraska was having
California
issues.
and Texas are the main states hit hard by these labor shortages due to undocumented farm workers staying away out of fear of ICE. Other states like Nebraska and Arizona. Binary Agent clarifies. Nebraska is also facing issues, with its meat and crop production hit by labor shortages as undocumented workers fear deportation, worsening an already severe workforce gap. California, Texas, and Nebraska are among the hardest hit, with posts on X and web info highlighting their struggles.
Yeah, which states are saying they're going to go bankrupt because they can't produce anything? Is there anything on the news? I heard something about a state going bankrupt. Is there like a state's going bankrupt? Which states are going bankrupt? Can you hear me?
Binary Agent checks. No specific states are reported on the news as going bankrupt solely due to agricultural labor shortages
what states
from
are going
undocumented
bankrupt?
workers fearing ICE arrests. However, California and Florida are mentioned on X and in web reports. Binary Agent checks. No states are reported as going bankrupt due to farm labor
Just going
shortages
bankrupt
from
in general,
undocumented
that they're
workers
not
fearing ICE
making
arrests.
any money.
However, California Binary Agent confirms. No states are currently reported as going bankrupt due to agricultural labor shortages from undocumented workers fearing ICE.
Just in general,
But
no
California,
agricultural
Texas,
labor
and
shortages.
Florida face severe economic strain from reduced farm output. Posts on X. Binary Agent checks. No states are reported as going bankrupt recently due to farm labor shortages. But California and Florida face severe risks from agricultural disruptions caused by
recenter. So say nothing. Say I'm
Binary
recentering.
Agent listens. No states are currently reported as going bankrupt due to agriculture.
Damn it. Fucking stupid ass thing. Yeah, start eating the rich. Start eating the rich. 1 billion for food programs, man. So they can get their tax cut. You gotta love MAGA. You gotta get those tax cuts. How you doing, JS? This fucking hamburger. Come on. I was at my garden today. Planted tomatoes. I got the tomatoes in the ground. Got the tomatoes in the ground, JS. Yeah, so How's the missus doing? What's up, Vic? Making burgers with my flamethrower. I like that charred taste on my burger. Flame broil. What's the Chavez up to? JS was saying they just cut $1 billion from food programs. That's going to hurt the farmers. The food programs in America is for the farmers, for the MAGA farmers. All right. They're the burgers. They're the burgers. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick them in the oven with tinfoil on them at just 100 degrees Celsius, right? Slow cook their insides, just 100 degrees Celsius. Keep them nice and warm. Have them slow brewing. Like that. Yeah. All right. The burgers are done. How much rice do we have? We got no rice. We got no rice. This I'll do. We'll do rice and burgers. So the burger will be on top of the rice. Let's make some rice. I'll make like 5 scoops. That way there'll be rice for tomorrow morning. Finally figured out. I get this rice water, goes on my plants. Yeah. You know, I just feel they're all gonna pay, dude. All these motherfuckers are gonna go to jail, and they're just too dumb to fucking know it. There's gonna be fucking retribution to pay. They better. I mean, I just don't see them being able to go all fucking Nazi. It's like it's been called out too early. You know? Sending fucking 2-year-old American kids, deporting them. Get the rice. My new thing is I capture the water in the rice pot. Like that, see? Look at this beautiful water. This rice water. Look at that. That's rice, that's beautiful. Look at that beautiful rice water. So what I'm gonna do now is take it out. It's going to go on to my feed my plants. That one went to my blackberries. The blackberries. Yeah. What's the Brando? What's the Brando? Yeah. God, my wasabi plant looks so hell. I got like a 5-year-old wasabi plant. That wasabi root in that wasabi plant must be fucking huge. So my blackberries got it. This was go out the door. All right. So all that nutrient water. And use my spring water. Some pinch of sea salt. There you go. Start it. Oh no, she got. All right, put it in to sit for like 20 minutes. High J. I'd like to get some horseradish growing in Japan. Nice. Need to brush my teeth. I eat those dandelions, make my teeth yellow. Yeah. I'd like to get horseradish growing. Let me do my my dental hygiene. A little olive oil, a little baking soda, baking bicarbonate. Mix it in. My toothpaste. I haven't been doing it. I was doing it. My teeth were looking a lot better. See, a nice little paste on your toothbrush. And eat it over the sink here. More paste. That's why I have this. Don't eat peanut butter. This peanut butter has fucking baking soda in it. It's whiter. Look how white it is. Remember when I was like started streaming, my teeth were like really yellow? Really works. Look at that. That paste. That works. And your teeth are like really, really soft. Like really smooth and soft. Time to clean the dishes so when the missus get home. How's your missus doing? You get your birth certificate, you get that all done? Ouch. That sucks. I know, herniated discs. There's nothing worse than back pain. Nothing worse than back pain. Where my boys are. I'm actually apprehensive. My son wants to go to America. At least it won't be for another year. We'll see how it is next year. But Need to go to Osaka. Joe! What's up, Joe? Okay, we're getting in the car. We got to get in the car for Joe. We got to go driving. Special driving. We got a special driving order. Yeah, I know, I saw that. The White House was like, it's political. Increase. All right, it's a beautiful sunset. That's why I'm rushing. We're gonna catch a sunset. Let's go, Joe. For you. We got Joe in the house. We gotta go catch a sunset. Here we go, Joe. Look, we'll even get some music on. I don't know if you like my music or not, but I'm gonna put some music on.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Device paired.
Free healthcare today would.
I like, you know, the music I like. I don't know if you like my music, but it's like perfect, perfect sun. Where are you? 1 hour.
Hi, do you know how to get to the station?
No. I don't know either. I don't know either. How to get to the station. There you go. Take a moment. Look at that. Let's go catch the sunset. The rice has been planted. Look at that. Reflecting off the rice field. It's got the young rice has been planted. Farmer's been working hard. Look at that. Yeah, zoom in on that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Look at that zoom in. Pretty amazing. We're gonna go to the beach and catch the sunset on the beach. So we'll get it going down over the water. The music is from Zen Chants. She's amazing. She takes mantras, Sanskrit mantras, and she puts them to music. She's Korean Buddhist. Phenomenal. Haunting music. Look how red that is. Pretty amazing. Land of the setting sun. I think I go straight. I need to go right now. So I'm not in the right lane. Yeah, it's Zen Chance. She takes old Sanskrit chants and she puts them to music and chants. I love this one. I just loop it. Great, there goes my neem oil. Gotta remember to pick that up. Oh wait, I already been to Burger King. Never mind. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go to Burger King. I mean McDonald's. I just did a cut through McDonald's. Yeah, I live like 10 minutes to the beach. Like 40 minutes to the mountains. Not even that, I guess 30 minutes to the mountains. Wow, look at that cloud. It's like there's a classic Japanese painting sunset. Wait till you see this. Hopefully my spot that I want is not going to be taken. Oh, someone won't take my spot. Well, I could go right there, actually. You know what? We're just going to go here. Yeah, that cloud above was cutting right through it. That's why I popped in here. I knew I wouldn't get there in time to my spot. This is pretty good. Joe, I've missed you. I haven't seen you in the stream. I was wondering if you've been okay. This guy's taking pictures of his bike with the sunset in the background. It's kind of funny. Sure is. It's a beauty. The fishing boats aren't here, so we got the entire pier. See I can't get it in the picture because no. Land of the setting sun. Right from the land of the setting sun. It doesn't get any more Japanese than this. Look at that going down. I had a feeling, Joe. I mean, it could be like a Japanese picture, couldn't it? Like a painting. The music, like, perfect. Nope, Joe, nothing important. You know my days. I do what I want to do. I gotta pick up Mikey over here, so he's at his track meet. So I figure we'll catch a sunset. Perfect timing. He finishes at 7, so that's 20 minutes from now. Catch the sunset. There it goes, headed your way, Joe. Yep, you sure can. Look at it, it's moving. Yep. Look at that. Passing it your way, Joe. It's about to show up. Look at that. What an amazing sunset. There you go. Make sure I'm not zoomed in. Look at that zoom. Yeah. You don't ever have to thank me, Joe. It's my pleasure. I get pleasure out of you having pleasure. Simple as that. Sharing a beautiful moment with a beautiful person. Doesn't get any better than that. Look at that giant crab. See the big crab, big spider crab? On the right there. Here's the fish market. All the people are in here. They kicked me out. One time I came in there to film, they kicked me out. They kicked me out. They're like, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm here to buy some fish. This is where I was gonna sit right here. This spot right here, right? That's where I was gonna go, but I knew I couldn't get there in time. So, oh, I see a big liner. There's my onsen. This is the beach right here. My favorite tiki bar. Another crow flying by. Whoa, what are they doing there? Digging up a hole. Look, these guys are doing, what do they got? Oh, they got a boat there and stuff. They've been out on their boat. We're gonna drive along the coast here. Still got 20 minutes. I guess they're building something here. This is a very expensive hotel. This little hotel right here, very expensive. Doing good. I don't know if this is one way or not. Oh shit. I just went the wrong way. This is a fucking, I just went a one way. Well, that was a little cheek. That could have been a head-on collision. Note to self, don't do that again. That was a double lane, right and left, and I went on the right lane. But survived. Well, wife's been happy. We went to a barbecue the other night. I had some pain around my heart, but I did my own self-medication. So I went for the doctors and all these tests. I had inflammation. This doesn't hurt anymore. It had like inflammation up here, and I did my own. That's why I've been breathing the plant terpenes on the plants. And but it seems like it's worked. I want to go in and get my blood test again because I had one elevated marker, right, which says I have inflammation, like my body's under stress. And yeah, the doctor said there was nothing there, but I did have one marker that the doctor didn't bring up, only because I took a picture and asked ChatGPT, do you see anything out here? And it was like, yeah, that one marker. Your body's under stress. It could be inflammation or something. So this is where Mikey's on the track team now. Look at them been playing tennis. Let's go down. Let's go see them running. Pause that. Turn the light off. I don't really need this. All right. So this is an amazing park. I need to start swimming. There's a swimming pool here. There's tennis courts there. You can open. This is all community. The high school they use. I mean, the junior high and the high school. They use the track and field. They've got massive track and field. This is Japan for you. They built all of this. The school tennis team, I think, uses that. There's bowling, like croquet type stuff. There's all this bowling stuff. There's an indoor one that the senior citizens come out, like little bowling here. You do croquet. You know what croquet is? Joe, you know what croquet is, right? Look, croquet field right here. You can see I'm surprised my wife doesn't come out here and do her putting game. I'm surprised my wife could come out here and just do her putting game. Her little short game, right? No, she's too embarrassed. Look, there's holes here. Look, you could do a little putting game from here putting it into here. Well, this is for bowls, right? There's a whole bunch of them. This is different than, this is different. I don't know what this game is. Par 4, look, 21 meters. Par 4, 21 meters, number 10. See, here's the thing. You hit here, I guess go there. Look, see? There's the line, or maybe that's walking. Hell if I know. I don't know this game. Look, there's a mark here. I don't know what this mark means. Oh, there's a hole here. God, maybe this is Frisbee? I don't know. Looks like they could put slack rope between these two trees. Do a slack. Look, it's cold. I planted my tomatoes today. Shit ton of tomatoes. I got, see. Like 40 tomato plants. He doesn't know. Somewhere. They're all leaving now. Rika. Does Rika need a ride? Is that Rika? Huh? Who's this kid? Isn't that Rika? Who's that? No?
My new school friends.
Oh, your new friend. Nice to meet you.
My senpai.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Cold. Somewhere there.
Oh, yeah.
I ran. I was runner. I did hurdles.
Oh.
Hurdles. I went to state. Hurdles. Yeah. I did 440 hurdles.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is senpai, Sugui senpai, and Hisu, and my senpais.
All your senpais. Ipai senpai. Nah. Senior. You're senior. Nah. Senior.
Younger. Younger.
Kohai. You're mentor. Like mentor. Nah. Mentor. Nah. On there. Oh, thank you. See you. I'm there. Take care. All right. They're all like interested to see Mikey's the guy, the foreign dad. I'm not hugging on the titty today. How was your track? Yeah. Sorry for you. I was really upset yesterday. Huh? Yeah. Well, help out. You know, bags are heavy. That be, you know, they broke. I broke all those eggs. Did Mama use them this morning for lunch, breakfast?
I can buy your water after.
Yeah. Look at the moon up there. So, how was your running today? Good. How's your shoes working out? Good.
Yeah, I need spike.
You need spikes? Yeah. So we have to buy spike shoes now?
You can sell the inside shoes. We can sell that.
No, I already bought them. You can't take them back. Well, I mean, you'll have extra shoes, but so you need spikes. Because of sprinting. Yeah, I had spike shoes. Maybe I'll start swimming here. I could like come here an hour early and swim. I want to get back into swimming. What do you want? It's really expensive here. Huh?
Yeah, let's go buy that convenience store.
I think it's expensive, no? 170?
Yeah, it's too expensive. Let's go buy at the convenience store. Okay.
It's cool. Getting tall. Did he catch Tommy? How do you know? Have you checked? I think it caught Tommy. All right. Yeah, don't lose that. Here, try to put this in here. My neem oil, really expensive.
I guess charger. Thank you.
Where do you want to go? 7-Eleven or
Let's go 7-Eleven.
or I need to check to see if there's any. But do you want to? I made rice. Do you just want hamburger on rice, or do you want it on a bun? Hamburger.
Rice. Hamburger.
Yeah, like hamburger. I made hamburger patties. And rice should be done by the time I get there. Where's your brother? Maybe we should see if your brothers are ready. What's this? Peach? Look at this peach tea. Strawberry milk. Interesting. Wow, they eat out a lot here. I'm not seeing the other yogurt now. I wonder why. Onegaishimasu. What's up, Crystal? What are you up to, Crystal? How you doing? Picking up the boys. We saw a nice sunset with Joe. I hadn't seen Joe in a while, so we rushed and saw a sunset. I'm gonna try this strawberry milk. God damn it. Way too cheap. That's way too sugary. Surprised that works here in Japan. Let's go, 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 go. Which way do I want to go? This way or that way? Convenience store. This way?
This.
Huh?
This way.
Car coming this way.
Oh, yeah, this way.
Huh?
Go straight, go straight.
Yeah, I know where I'm at. This is where I drop you off at school. Give me a bite. One more.
Just one.
I should get all of it then.
Then give me the. Give me the thing.
Give you the what?
Give me the thing.
Give you the what?
Isn't it?
You want chicken nugget?
Yeah.
So I hear that. Crystal. What's jury nullification? Nice. You eat it all. Why didn't you finish your drink? No? Finish your drink. I'm going to drink your drink. Hi. Hi, arigato. Hi.
I love this drink.
You should set auto connect whenever you can set your settings, Mikey, to auto connect. You know that, right?
What this?
Like this, it automatically connects.
Yeah.
I set to my auto connect. You have to open me up and open up my Wi-Fi and say auto connect to that settings.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Tommy's favorite music. I love this music, Tommy. Favorite. Tommy asks me all the time to play this song. What? Why are you drinking my Coke for?
Whyこれ読んでみよう。何？
Why?
マシュマロで？ヨーグルトや。Chicken and Coke is the best combo.
What? The what?
Chicken and Coke.
Yeah.
Doesn't it be like this, right? You do the always combo.
Always what?
You do the chicken cola combo.
Yeah.
Then you be like this.
Then I'd be what?
Like this.
Yeah. Like that? Yeah. I'm down like 8 kilos. Don't I look smaller? Huh? What do you mean, huh? Everyone says I look much thinner, and you're going, huh? What? My girlfriend's Don has only an ID card. They came after him. But he can't. He has special needs. They just got rid of some American citizens. What they're doing is sending a message saying if you're an undocumented and you've got an American kid, that's not going to keep you from being deported. That was the domino there. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't get any more evil than that. Pick up that trash.
Yeah.
On the side of the road. Run back there and get it.
Can you go back to the room?
Yeah.
There.
Okay. Throw it in the back. Can't believe people fucking throw trash out. Thank you, Mikey. Otherwise, the crows will get in it, and trash will be fucking everywhere. Right? Or some animal. Always pick up trash. Even though it's not your trash, it is your trash. Because it's gonna make your area worse. Asshole throws it out. I'd love to see an asshole throwing out trash. He gets into tambo, gets into the rice, you know. Oh, that's reminding. Who's this kid? Oh, let's run him over. Chasing down a bike. Is that your buddy? Who's that? Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's like, let's go a little faster. You gotta go a little faster, son. You gotta go. Come on. Look at him go. Look at him go. Ride that bike. Yes. Do you know him? Tommy, you know that kid? No? He goes to your school. He was really staring at me. Thought I was gonna run him over. You guys hungry? Huh? You hungry? Huh? All right, I got dinner ready to go. Oh, good, your mom's not home. Listen, I'm trying to not make a mess when you unload. How was you? She must be whacking golf balls. Okay, good job. That spider really growing. Charlotte's growing. Charlotte's realizing Charlotte, every year that spider's there. Can't be the same spider. Spiders live season to season. How it knows. How it knows. Do the curve. All right. Get the bath going. Someone get the bath going. Mikey, get the bath going. Is that too much for you, Mike, Tommy? Meet that. Too much? Now? Huh? You want 1 or 2 burgers? You want ketchup or mayonnaise on it? Huh?
Yeah.
Ketchup, mayonnaise, both?
Yeah.
Michael, what? Hungry? What? What do you want to eat, Mikey? See, that's why I don't like you getting shit from the convenience store. Now you're not hungry? You want just 1 burger?
Yeah.
Huh? 1 or 2?
1.
You just want a little bit? Huh? How much rice? A little bit?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, just
Small burger, big burger. Which one?
small one.
This one?
Yeah.
That's it. Usually I got that made that from Mama. Put your lunch. You want ketchup or mayonnaise on it? Ketchup or mayonnaise?
Ketchup. Ketchup.
Which one?
Ketchup.
And mayonnaise or no? Goes on. See, you eat that junk food, you're not hungry.
I always not hungry.
Huh?
I always not hungry.
No, because you eat junk food. You had that ice cream.
You ate ice cream.
You had that big old ice cream.
I didn't eat it.
Oh, that's right. I told you not to. How's your cough? You still coughing?
No.
Huh?
No.
Yes? No?
No.
Yes, you are. It's like years, baby after baby after baby. And it knows, like where my head is, it does its web just over my head. It's always there. Charlotte's baby in the web. It's big. It was small. It's gotten big quick. I hate fucking up spiders' webs. That makes its web every day. Every day it makes a new web. Same, Crystal. We got tons of spiders. I love it when I see them. If I catch one inside, I take it outside. I had wolf spiders living in my car this spring. They were coming out, little baby wolf spiders. I was like catching them and putting them on a, spreading them around. I don't know where they got into my car, but two of them, two little baby wolf spiders. Are really not wolf spiders, but like the tiger spiders. They move like really quick. It's like they're moving in like slow motion because they move so fast. How was my hamburger? Not bad. It's juicy, not as good as Mama's, right? Mama puts like a whole bunch of stuff in there the way she cooks it. She puts chopped onion and everything in there, right? You want something, Tommy, Mikey? Yeah. You need to do the breath thing, like you're still coughing. Yeah. I'll get it going for you. They do. Oh, cool. Where's my cup? Why am I always losing my cup? You want a beer, Mama? Want a beer? Beer? Good afternoon.
In Japan, when you communicate with the family, we don't say them konbanwa. You should say
Good evening, konbanwa.
okaeri desho.
Okaeri wa?
Okaeri.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa for the year.
corner.
Yeah.
For the
corner.
guest.
Yeah.
Where is my metal cup? Why it disappear again? Oh, got it. How was your lunch? Mama, you hungry? Hamburger or fish? No, I got chicken. Unless I have two. I only have two left. Well, if you eat it now, how are you going to have it for tomorrow? I can make you fish, or I can make you give you a hamburger. What do you want? Well, I have fish I have to cook. You want to use the hamburger for tomorrow for lunch? Or I have chicken too. I can make chicken. I have chicken. You want rice or no? Look. Why is that on the news right now? I swam all the way around that, Tommy. Tommy, I swam all the way around that. Yeah. I nearly died. Huh? I was hunting the shellfish. Remember when I come home with the shellfish? Why is this on national TV? That's local TV? You want to do it this summer? What? It's not illegal. Getting the shellfish may be illegal, but. Nani oishikanai? What's oishikanai? What's oishikanai? Nani oishikanai? What? My hamburger's no good now? What? Now my hamburger is oishikanai. What? The rice is no good either? I'm sorry, I don't make the hamburger as good as you, Mama. Unbelievable. Eat the rice. Eat the rice. It's horrible. The rice is even horrible? What? The rice is even horrible? It's horrible. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this burger. A little dry. What else do you want, Mama? Cheese and crackers or anything? Edamame? Right. You want mayonnaise too or no? My burgers were a bust. My burgers were a bust. I don't need to drive you anywhere, right? Huh? You're not driving anywhere. I have a beer. Asahi beer. This show is brought to you by Asahi Super Dry.
It was really fun yesterday. We went to the golf, my elementary school. So,
Maito. Yeah.
classmate. My elementary school was in a crossing.
Yeah.
Just women. I worked. Just women.
Uh-huh. All the rest were guys playing golf.
Bye. And about Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
And also, I didn't want to change the clothes, so exactly I wear the
Uniform.
golf uniform.
Your work uniform, right?
No. Golf uniform.
Uh-huh.
And shoes, everything in golf, okay? Everything in golf. I didn't have any clothes.
Uh-huh.
And then, after golf, this person said, let's go and drink.
But you're all in the golf.
Yeah, really embarrassing. We went to the Awara for ramen restaurant. And afterwards, let's go to another drink. And at the time, yesterday was our big festival. Just me, wearing the golf wear, and the water level there. I'm 50 years old woman, short skirt wearing really embarrassing.
Everyone looking at you?
No, nobody look at me.
See? No one cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. They don't know you're an old woman. You're that good looking. They think you're a young woman. Oh, look at that cute young woman. They have no idea you're old. You want cheese and crackers still or no? Alright. Finally, your ice maker works. I planted 50 tomato plants today. 50. 50 tomato plants. 50. 50 tomato plants.
Actually, the restaurant?
At my farm. No, I didn't plant it at the restaurant. I gotta plant them too.
My kites don't give it to me. Now, every day call me. That my CEO. Every day. Good morning, Miss Sarah. Oh, good morning. Yes, sir. Always ask me something.
You have to tease him and say, if you have to call me, you have to promote. You have to give me higher rate because you call me all the time.
No, I don't want to be any
Yeah.
higher.
You say you have to give me higher position, higher salary.
No.
Pay me more money.
No.
You gotta pay me more money. More money. Because you're calling me all the time. You have to pay money. I've been there. That's in Fukui too, right? Right? No, maybe. Or Toyama.
Don't lie. Don't.
I've been there.
Don't be big fast, Dad.
Oh, what are they doing now? Why are they undressing him?
They are introducing the movement.
Oh, he's wearing shorts underneath. Why he has swimming pants on and pretends to why he put a towel on then? Having a towel in the onsen, really, where's that Toyama? Sugoi. Kire. Why is there a black woman? She's Japanese or black? Look at her. Is she Japanese? How much? Oh, 1,800. Well, that's really... You got the Aunt Jemima look going. That's Aunt Jemima look.
Oh, yeah.
The way she has that, like the... Well, her mother was probably Japanese. Her father's She looks Jamaican.
Yeah, first it makes it exactly Japanese.
And now she's meditating.
How's English?
Perfect.
How's first English? Perfect?
Yeah, the singing's perfect. Whole new world.
No, first
It was perfect pronunciation. She definitely speaks English. Guess I'll cook chicken then. Since my
Did you take the data from the MIT?
huh?
Did you take data from the MIT?
Nande?
No, you did.
Why? Nande?
It was him.
Not
Say
anymore.
that. Got it. It's just showed down. Okay. What?
What?
What is hot dog? ダメでしょ、その。はい、どうぞ。誰に謝ったのかっていうのほど。
I did a lot. Really big apologize. Oh, really big. He gave me a big hug, said, really sorry, I let you down. It's really nice.
Don't lie to me. You were really upset with him last night. And you know.
I don't remember.
You
I never remember.
Emotion. Mikey! Oh, God.
My cooking is no good, Joe.
Your brain is like a chicken. Yeah. When walk the tree, step, get everything.
That's right. I don't live in the past. I don't live in the future. I live in the now.
So, what happened to the job?
Huh?
He had to pay you?
No.
Yeah. Why you don't know about it? Personality.
I don't want to talk about it.
You really, Dada. You just really. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Why you can trust him?
I can't trust him.
Really stupid. Why you?
But we're playing. He wanted to play with us last night, not today, yesterday, and I was like, nope. So my friends.
You gotta ask Mr. Mike. Mike is really professional about it in the economy. Right?
His restaurant's gonna fail.
So, that is crazy. Why is he not gonna pay? He steal your money?
Unnow do. All right, the kitchen's clean. Having a beer. I got lots of rice, Mama. I made 5 scoops, so there's lots of rice for tomorrow. What? No, 5 scoops. I just made fresh rice. Brand new rice. And I got a hamburger here. Yeah, oishkanai, yeah. Yeah, oishkanai. I'm no good. You're really good at making the hamburger. I didn't add any chopped. I didn't put any. I didn't put any chopped onion in there, right? You mixed chopped onion in there, right? Is that how you do it, right? I should have. Who's in the bathroom? Anyone? Nani.
I have the meeting every morning, right?
If you want really good skin treatment, this is really good for your skin, Mama. This is like your white elephant. Remember your white elephant? This is like your white elephant. Really nice. You should try it.
I don't want to be there. Really, they might mess up my back. So how you do next this thing?
No, you squat like.
Out of here.
No.
Out of here.
No, watch me, Mom. Watch me. You move your legs apart, and then you then you put your elbows. No, I squat down. I got my legs spread out really far.
I'm short.
So it's easier for you.
No,
No, you should watch me. Come here and look at me now. Look how I'm doing it. And then I'm doing stretching. Really nice for your skin. This is better than your mask. If you do this, you'll be like 50 years younger. So good. It's like having a sauna without having the sauna. I bet this water, it would be so good. For my plants, I bet it's so good for my plants. Nani. It's like, feed me.
Whoa.
Why would you let your cat chew on your PC? Yeah, I know. It was stupid. I just watched it do it.
So what are you gonna do if your pet did it?
I wouldn't let the cat. Yeah, that's the sun. And he trips over knocked over his laptop and everything, and it knocked over his drink. Look, there goes his drink. There goes his laptop. He's like, and then the father comes in. What happened? Really angry cat. To what? It tacked the mirror. Broke him. That's too funny.
アメリカ人好きだよねこういうの。ね。
He's a dorm room. He must be in college. He's gonna pull that watch. He's gonna pull that off. That post is gonna get. That post is not on there. It's just ornamental.
Ornamental. Ah, okay.
It's not real. What's gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? He's gonna run and pull that post. Watch. I told you. Look. It's just plastic. It's not real. What? Chases the cat.
Just a stand, right?
Yeah, it's fake. It's not real. Why is she so dumb to tie up the thing on it? England, cat videos. Meow. Meow. This is Japanese primetime television. Look at this. Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu.
Why? She's not gonna
Lazy cat. Look.
Owner.
Has to work out. Look, meow. Really lazy kitty cat. Primetime Japanese TV. No Trump, no shit.
Oh, without the owner, she did it herself.
Look at that. When the owner's not around. Meow, look at it go. Look at it run.
But we'll come back to the owner. Really?
Look, at nighttime. Look.
Why?
Look at it.
Nada, why? Why you became a little lazy in front of the owner? Why?
Wakara. Why is the cat lazy with the owner, and then when not around the owner, it does it really good? Why?
Because she just want to owner
To pet.
care about the cat. Care about me.
Mm.
What happened?
Now it's having sex with her leg. Look.
ダメだわね。
Look. All the. Look, it's humping her leg. And the other dogs are humping the other dogs. This is the humping. All the dogs are humping each other.
Really bad manner, right?
Oh. Look at that cat. It was suck. Wait a sec. Look at that. Look at that dog. Oh my God! Please stop singing. Please stop singing. So it wants to play soccer. Yeah, little towns. I love the little shops. What's that? I've been over that bridge, maybe.
When?
That bridge looks Japanese TV is so exciting, right, Mama?
面白いでしょ? So this is back my line ticket.
Who? Oh. Well, folks, it's about that time. I'm gonna go to bed. Take my bath, go to bed. It's 8 o'clock. Get up around 3, 4 a.m.
Nande?
Nande? What do you mean?
Why so early?
Because I get up early.
Nande?
Because I have stuff to do.
Oji-san.
I'm like your father. Your father, remember, goes to bed really early and gets up really early.
And die early.
Yeah, die early. And daddy. Good night, guys. Have a good day over there in fascist country, fascist America. Hold it together, guys. Fight, fight, fight. You have a good one. See how beautiful my skin looks? Look how beautiful it looks. Really nice. Say bye-bye. There you go. See? Only 2 people watching. You guys got to see my wife.